Simon & Schuster Audio presents The Guy Not Taken, Stories by Jennifer Weiner. Read by Mary Catherine Garrison and Jordan Bridges.
Just desserts. It was a late June afternoon. John, Nicole, and I were scattered around the pool in our backyard, watching our mother swim laps. John, who was almost 14, kicked rhythmically at the foot of his chair with his bright yellow Walkman earphones plugged into his ears. "Cut that out!" my sister snapped. She was almost 17 and had felt entitled to boss our little brother around since his arrival had displaced her from her crib, even though he was taller than she was and muscular from a spring on the lacrosse team. John kicked harder. Nikki leaned forward, brown eyes glaring, skinny shoulders tensed. "Stop it, you guys," I murmured as our mother touched the edge of the pool at the deep end and began another lap. The flowered skirt of her swimsuit flapped in her wake. Nikki sank back against the slightly mildewed cushion of her chaise lounge, which seemed to sag under the humid, gray sky. Even the leafy trees and lush lawns of our Connecticut suburb looked despondent in the heat. It had been over 90 degrees every day since June, and it hadn't rained once, although there was thunder every night. Mom flipped over again and started another lap, switching from the crawl to the breaststroke with her sleek head bobbing in and out of the water. Underneath the tinted plastic of her goggles, I couldn't tell whether her eyes were open or shut. "Why doesn't she wear a decent bathing suit?" Nikki grumbled to no one in particular. Nikki herself was clothed in a scrap of a bikini, neon green with black polka dots cut high on the thigh and low on the chest. I unlaced my work boots with grimy fingers and wiped my forehead on my sleeve, smelling the gasoline that had seeped into my t-shirt. I'd taken a women's studies class that spring and had come home from college determined not to take any stereotypically female job. I'd passed up a chance to babysit or peddle perfume in the air-conditioned mall and had gone to work for a commercial landscaping company, earning $6 an hour pushing a big red mower up and down endless corporate office parks. It was miserable work and I wouldn't even have a good tan to show for my troubles. Lavish landscaping rules dictated jeans, not shorts, because the mowers would kick up stones or broken glass, whatever you'd run over, and spit chunks of it back at your shins. I yanked my shirt down over my hips and started fanning myself with my lavish baseball cap. Nikki glared at me. "Get..."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?